What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for joining me for another exciting episode of Flawless Dreams Radio Show with your girl, Lily the Goddess. I am so happy to announce that today I have for the very first time on my show, the lovely Isabel Cruz. Before I welcome her to the show, I want to give a shout out to some of my brand ambassadors, Miss Little Ninja. Shout out to Little Ninja and Miss Lizzie Smith. Shout out to Lizzie. What's up, Lizzie? Thank you for tuning into the show. This is going to be a great show, I'm sure. Oh, girl, you know it. Bernadette, what's up? Thank you for joining the show. Beautiful ladies. Oh, girl, you know, we try. We do this for you. You know what I'm saying? And thank you to all the audience members out there who are tuning in right now for this exciting episode. We have so much to share with you. I mean, the fashion industry has evolved, it's always evolving, ever changing. And we always want to stay on top of what these fashion designers, also the independent ones, got going on with their lives. So let's welcome this beautiful queen to the stage, to the show, to the platform. Let's go. Give her a great big hand. Everybody holla.
Hey.
How you doing, beautiful? Let everybody know where they can come check out your social media and where they can purchase some of your amazing fashion work.
Yes, at chibicouture.com is my website. And you can purchase all of my things that I have. I have one of the newest scrunchies that I have. I mean,
that is so pretty. You did the stress test.
So this is actually one of the newest things, the newest ones that I have on my website. Yes, girl. I have on my TikTok, my daughter actually did the stretch test, and them jokers are not going to break.
I saw that.
I got this newest one here.
That's so pretty. And that's not is that from your floral collection? Because I believe you have a floral collection of scrunchies.
I do. I have this one with the gold motif, and then I have this one, and then of course the newest one here.
Thank you, Lizzie. She says, welcome, Isabel. You look amazing. She says, you look absolutely amazing.
Thank you. And then I also have this one. This one, Gabby, my daughter Gabby actually wore this to the art museum, and everybody was like, where can I get that scrunchie? So that was actually
that's a wonderful response to get feedback, especially in life.
And I also have
Thank you, everybody.
Yes, I
Real
was
quick,
like,
real quick.
what is it, like 3 people?
Shout out to everybody for tuning in. Sorry for a little bit of the technical difficulties. This is the state of Florida, and sometimes we have a little bit of some technical Wi-Fi situations. We can't help that, but thank you for your patience. Miss Bernadette says, "Yay! I can't wait for my hair to grow out more to wear that scrunchie." Also, she already said you can start purchasing those scrunchies right now, Miss Bernadette, so that because pretty soon, fashion is always evolving, and if you do not get your hands on something that's available now, it might not be available later. Just saying. So don't
Yes,
miss
I
out.
have the XXL scrunchies. Those are the biggest scrunchies that I have. If you can take here's a store bought scrunchie, okay,
Mm-hmm.
versus my scrunchie.
Wow, that's a huge difference. And I really love the quality. You do all this by hand. This is all.
Yeah, and you see that this one there's no scrunch.
Yeah.
But
The other
this
one's
one,
it's like a pretty fabric, but it's lame. It's not giving no body. It's not giving no work. And then this one has a shine, and it's pretty. It's like you can do so, and you can do so much with scrunchies.
Yeah.
Now we have a question from a member from the audience, Miss Lizzie. She says, "What inspired you to create designs?"
Well, my girls, for one, they're my inspiration. Every time, because ever since they were babies, I love making hair things for them and everything. And they just, my youngest Liliana is always into dresses and stuff. And so she, everything that they like, I just get inspired by.
Wow, and
I
think that's something that you were actually doing since you were a little girl.
Yes, and I also have some new jewelry that I am dropping. Actually, stuff that if you can see.
Wow, that's so beautiful. I hope you're hearing everything that we're saying over here, Miss Isabel. You look wow. Is this piece astrology or is it like it looks
It's like oh my gosh.
it looks like sea like the beach.
Yeah, and it has the little anchor.
The anchor. Oh, how
and
nice.
then we have some rhinestones. So it's one of the droplets.
That's blingage. That's beautiful. I love bling. I love bling bling. Miss Lizzie says that you're so talented. Are you able to see the comments on the screen for the audience? The audience is leaving you some beautiful comments. I just want to make sure you're able to read them.
Yes, I see. I got a little bit of everything,
Yes, you do. You have jewelry, scrunchies. Do you also make clothing still?
I do. I actually, but I mainly do the designs for the shirts. So I still do that. And then if somebody needs something custom, I can do that as well.
She does custom designs, everybody. So you better contact Miss Isabel Cruz today. Give her a message on Facebook so people can message you on Facebook Messenger if they would like to.
Mm-hmm. And even on my website at chibicatour.com, just hit the contact button and it'll send me an email. And so they can email me if they need something customized, or even if they like something but they want something else added, or maybe a little longer, or a scrunchie a little bit bigger, I can do that.
Oh my goodness. And so real quick, those earrings, I can see them. They're so blingy and so shiny. I think you have another question from Miss Lizzie. She says, what would you like to make / do next that you haven't had a chance to do? Fashion-wise.
Well, I definitely would like one day to own my own line, my own designer line, seated stores. That would be cool.
I think that's going to happen. I see that in your future. Yeah. I really do. Narcissa, what's up, Narcissa? Thank you for tuning into the show. She says, how do I send 200 stars? I'm not so sure. 200 stars. What? Specify that for me, Miss Beautiful Mrs. Cruz. Oh, and she says, hello. Now, I actually have some scrunchies that I have purchased from Chippy Couture, ladies and gentlemen. I will, not right now, but when we break for commercial break, I will get my happy butt up and I will grab them so that y'all can check that out. So, yeah. Yes. Oh, we have another question from the audience. Bernadette, have you ever thought of home decor?
That would be fun. That would be fun for sure. I mean, I know a lot of
Yeah,
people,
because
they
you kind of do that
have,
already, don't you?
I make my own stuff. I make my own stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I can't either, like, I can't find what I'm looking for, or it's just too expensive. I DIY it. Like, okay, we're gonna
Girl, I've seen your house. It's like a boutique. You okay, ladies and gentlemen? As soon as you walk into her beautiful, humble abode, it is a mansion. It is like you're walking into this beautiful boutique. You feel at home. You feel relaxed. That does not mean that you're invited. Only very special individuals are invited to this beautiful mansion, to
It
this
does.
beautiful,
It does kind of
you know.
remind you of a boutique when you come in. I got the
It
red and
does.
pink and white stripy wall, kind of giving the Victoria's Secret pink theme.
I really feel like as a fashion designer that you sort of bring your own vibe to fashion. You have
Yeah.
a uniqueness. I
Hmm.
noticed that there's something so different that you have to offer to the world of fashion as it's ever evolving. How do you find that you keep up with it?
It's difficult because I have like things that I like to do, but then I have to take a step back and be like, okay, it's not what about me, it's what people want. And so it's just like finding that balance. Like, before I would be like, well, I don't care what's trending. I want to do what I like. And people who like the same thing will gravitate towards that. But then you're not really, you have to actually bend yourself a little bit, be a little bit more flexible, and make things that people want because that's how you're going to get sales, Like sometimes you have to.
You have to have like a balance between being a free artist and also the marketer.
Yeah, yeah, because like right now, like 2024, like all the other years, everything changes. And right now, this year, it's all about the big. So I'm like, well, we got big right here, okay?
You dang Skippy, you do. You do. And you have
We
another
got
question in the
big.
audience, real quick. Have you thought of small, cute things for vehicles? Like seat covers, steering wheel covers? Because apparently, I guess fashion designers, anything that has to do with fashion or decor, they tend to dabble in.
Yeah, yeah. You know that fashion inspires songs and inspires home decor.
It
Yes,
does.
Miss Bernadette, I still have my Christmas tree up. I have a fashion tree. Her name is Lucy, and
Oh
I
my
named after from I Love Lucy, and she's like my fashion. She's a fashion doll. So her skirt is the Christmas tree, and then she has like the cute bodice. So I decorate the bodice, and I'm like, you know what? She's too pretty to put away. So
I've
I
seen
decorate
Lucy.
her
She is too
the
pretty to
holiday.
put away. She's
Yeah.
like your
So
essence, your Christmas, and she's your holiday essence, basically.
and she's fashion, and in fact matches my house because I have fashion stuff everywhere. So it's perfect.
I love that. And you know what, Miss Bernadette is right. She says sometimes you got to start the trend, but
Exactly.
in my opinion, darling, you are the trend, and people need to keep up with you.
Yes.
Girl, be the trend. Be the
Yes. I
trend.
believe that. I always believe that. Yeah. Like when I was in fashion school, I was just like, I'm gonna be the one that they're gonna see, and that's gonna be the trend. You know, because you look at a lot of things that people are like, oh, this is trending, and you're like, why? Or
Right.
it's just the same thing being repeated over and over and over again. And so you're
Right.
like, well, what if I come up with something that is different? And people are like, hey, that's different. I want to wear that. And then my thing becomes the trend. Your scrunchie
Exactly.
would take a steering wheel. I don't know
I
about
think that's
that.
exaggeration, but I mean that's a bit of an exaggeration, Bernadette. But yes, I get it. I get it. She's they're really durable. These scrunchies,
They
they
are
are
really
they've
durable.
already
Yeah.
been tested by very strong young hands. Shout out to the beautiful
There's some
Gabriella.
people like on TikTok that actually do the stretch test, and theirs would be breaking. They're like, oh, well, we gotta retie the elastic, and I'm like, it's the way you're tying the elastic. They're tying it
Right.
like just taking the two and tying it, like that. And with mine, I just take both and I tie it together, and I don't have any problems. And I noticed that some
So
it
every so it's a trick. So as a fashion designer, you find your own niches and your tricks to make the fashion work.
Yeah, like some people they sew it. Other people they'll do like they'll just triple knot it. But me, I just take both and I just wrap it and pull it through together, and no issues. Like those things don't break.
When is your next art walk event? We are not exactly sure, but we do know that they do host those Ocala Art Walk events every year during the same time. It's January and February, ladies and gentlemen. So I plan to push Miss Chibi Couture out there as much as possible. So because I believe in her brand. And speaking of your brand, I wanted to ask that as a Latina, as a Puerto Rican, do you feel any type of pressures as a fashion designer to only produce a certain type of fashion? Like everybody might think that, well, we need more Puerto Rican flags, or we need this, we need that. How do you represent your culture, your ethnicity, your background, everything in your fashion?
The patterns that I choose, I tend to build towards things that are more cultural, like the bright colors, the florals, even the names of my scrunchies. I will name them after Taino Indian names. So I try to incorporate my culture into everything with the colors, with the styles. So I kind of try to stay within that realm, like make it my own, like do the trends, but kind of add my own thing to it and bring a bit of the culture in so that it does look ethnic, when you put it on.
You got a question? Go ahead and read off the screen if you're able to see that.
What would you tell somebody who is interested in trying to create something like you do? What advice do you give if they get discouraged? Don't give up. The best thing is never to give up. You're going to have moments. I have moments where I doubt myself. I'm like, man, I'm not good enough. What am I do? The stuff that I'm making is not good enough. You're your harshest critic. And the one thing you can do is just don't give up. It's funny to me. Like there's things that I make that I'm like, this is terrible. Like I don't like it, and it ends up being my bestseller. And and it's just like it's just funny how that works. You think, oh man, this isn't that good, and then people are raving about it. Like you're just your own worst, so just put it out there because you'll be surprised. You could just be you being hypercritical of yourself, but what you make, just go and somebody will like it.
Those are some powerful words from a fashion designer who has been doing this since she was a little girl, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hello, Jasamni. She is a wonderful YouTuber and gamer. Shout out to you. And an artist. She's multi-talented, just like this family. What's up, girl? Thank you for tuning into the show. Please share, everybody, like and share this show as much as you can. I appreciate also the support so that I can keep this up and running because I love to do it. I love to do it. When it's a trend and nobody's doing it? It's about self-confidence and confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Thank you so much to Deep Entertainment for tuning in. Again, this is a platform that welcomes everybody. I want everybody to my radio show, men, women, children, everybody. Well, uh, parental advisory because we never know. We don't slip. We actually we speak very well and educated up on here. We don't need to say no bad words. We're good. So, with that being said, I remember there was a pair of earrings I think that you had custom made, and I believe I'm remembering this correctly, that were the symbol of the soul from the Taino symbol soul. Didn't you have like some jewelry?
Yes,
What was
yes.
it? Earrings? It was earrings. One with the sun.
I actually did. It was shirts. It was shirts that had
Girl,
the.
bring that back. Bring that back. You need to run
I
that
feel
back.
like, yeah, I took the Tahino Indian sun and I just kind of altered it a bit to kind of give it my own little flair to it. But people that were Puerto Rican, they're like, I can tell what that is. So you
Right.
knew what it is, what it was, but it's just I had it my own little style to it. But yeah, I
Mhm.
had that. I know a lot of people like the Tahino Indian symbols, especially the sun and the cookie. They're people
Yeah,
really
the
like those.
goatee. You got to do the baby ones too for like the kids wear. And
Oh, I miss doing that. I miss doing,
yes,
when I
girl.
started and I was actually getting the baby clothes and I would like press the designs myself.
Hmm.
And it just, the little cute little designs, I loved it. I had, my daughters and my niece, uh, they were, when they were babies, all modeling the cute little baby clothes. Um, Best models I ever had, and just, but now I do the kid stuff too, but like now I just do the designs, and then I have a another party that does it for me and ships them out.
Right. Well, Miss Burnett said she did purchase a pair of pants from you one time. She says she needs new pants. So then
Okay.
you need to stand by and you need to make sure that you purchase yourself a customized pair of pants. Miss Burnett, hit up Miss Isabel. You know where to find her. Oh, and she
And
wants
a
a
hoodie.
hoodie too. And a hoodie too.
And a
What?
hoodie too. I was actually thinking I want to get an iPad because I want to go on Procreate and I want to start making my own, like, more designs. It's kind of hard for me to do that now because I don't have Photoshop, I don't have Illustrator, I don't have a way to draw my stuff out, I don't have a stylist. And I figured, getting an iPad with Procreate, I'll be able to do a lot more designs, custom designs, especially the Tahino, Puerto Rican, all of that.
Yes,
All
the
that in there.
taíno. Yes. Lizzie says, congratulations on all your accomplishments and what you will be doing in the future. You are amazing and so proud of you. Thank you so much, Lizzie. That's
Thank
very
you,
kind.
Liz. That's so sweet.
That's very kind of you. Bernard says, I'll stalk you. I know where to find you. And the funny thing is that most of the people in this comment section understand Miss Bernadette. Miss Bernadette, shout out to Miss Bernadette. I don't know if you all know, she's also an actress. She's a film director. She works in the film industry. She's also a high fashion model. I've used her several times. And I do not know why my phone is ringing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not taking calls right now. I'm going to turn off my phone. I apologize. Shame. Okay. But like I said, for a person who's just starting out in the fashion industry and they're wondering if they need to go to a college to get the education for fashion, or if they feel like, oh, I don't think I need that, I can be self-taught, what uh I guess you can weigh the pros and cons. What are the pros and the
Yeah,
cons between the two,
there
going to
are some
school
there are
and not?
some designers that are self-taught. I mean, in school you're gonna learn like basic pattern making, draping, construction.
Shout out
You
little
know,
ninja.
there's some things like that there's a lot that they teach you, but really, I think that if you're self-taught and you know how to make the stuff, make you can sew, you design. I think it's kind of depending on the school. I think it depends on the school. I wish I would have went to Parsons. I
Mhm.
went to school in Miami, and I don't think that they taught me as much as I could have learned.
You were
You
kind of
know,
self-taught when you were little too. If I remember, you used
I
to make these
yeah, I
Chun-Li
was.
outfits. Ladies and gentlemen, I was Chun-Li before anybody in mainstream media started declaring themselves Chun-Li. Nikki, I was Chun-Li way in advance, boo boo. I
I
was just
made your
fine.
outfit.
She made
I
my
made.
outfit.
I
She made my
did.
outfit. She didn't just make it one time. She made it several times, ladies and gentlemen. Several times. I was her mannequin and I enjoyed it every time. And so you always had a natural talent. And a natural knack for the fashion industry. You knew and you would read magazines. You would watch fashion shows. You used to watch, was it you would watch Fashion Runway, America's Next Top Model. You watched all these things. I mean, you did a lot of extensive study before you even went to college in Miami. Technical difficulties. Can you still hear me?
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Yes, I did.
All right. So before you even went to college in Miami, you already had like a good grasp of fashion to begin with, a very natural one. But you wanted to refine it. There's nothing wrong, I think, with getting an
I
education, no
did.
matter
I
what it is.
did.
And then so, but like, and you did Miami
Yeah,
Fashion
no,
Week.
definitely.
You know what? I'm sorry if we're breaking up.
I did.
Yeah, we're oh, now we got a delay. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. You did Miami Fashion Week how many times? 3 times.
3 years in a row.
3 years in a row. Now, did they pick?
Mhm.
Did wait, what's it? Oh, she's also in charge of making your wardrobe on your films. Yes, she is. Everybody, if you're just tuning in, let me tell you a little bit of background, real short, sweet, simple. This beautiful woman here did the wardrobe for the short film Eternal Empress, which will be released eventually in film festivals, and it won Best Art Direction. So you're part of a film, a short film, a short thesis film that won an award. So you are an award winner. And it's amazing because now you I hear you're working on
Yay.
it from wardrobe for a feature film. Yeah. And I
Yes,
also hear that you have some acting ability.
I try. If it's just me, my house, like I act just my natural self. People are like, you should be an actress, but then when I get on the camera, I'm like, it's just when I'm not trying, that's when the, I guess I'm
It's
my most
natural.
theatrical.
That's what it is. Like you have a natural talent for fashion, for acting, for modeling. I've seen how you get down with your modeling and your own pictures, and I really think it's important as a fashion designer that you wear your product, and you
Yeah,
wear it so well. By the way, you wear it so well,
thank you. Yes, but
real good.
Gabby, my 11-year-old loves to wear the scrunchies all
Oh
the
yeah.
time, and she's got the hair for it too.
Oh,
So
she does. Her hair is like
yes,
I
I
can't even
love
say Rapunzel. She's more original than a Rapunzel. She's just long.
it's thick. It is thick. She got some thick hair, and I'm like, girl, thick and long hair. Yes, you two sisters are so
Oh.
cute together. Oh,
Oh,
thanks,
thank you. This is
princess.
my big sister. And you know what's funny is that a lot of people, when they see us together, they've mistaken me as the elder sister, which I eat that up anyway. I don't even care. To me, that's a compliment. And then you're like they see you as my baby sister. I'm like, and that's a
I'm the short
compliment
one.
still. Is you know what, you are aging gracefully. And what I also love is that your fashion doesn't age at all. It's very timeless. That's why there are things with both the jewelry and also the clothing that I feel like you can bring back because I feel like it does possess a timeless measure to it. But that could be just my opinion. But last time I checked, there were a lot of people that were bugging you to bring back those. They were like sports bras that you had, and
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
know
No,
that.
I gotta bring a lot of things back, and
Bring it back, girl. Bring it back.
yes, yes. And I got definitely some nice jewelry that everybody can buy. And these one have titanium ear studs, so they're gentle on the ears because right these ones right here, I forget that they're in my ears because I'm using titanium ear posts, and titanium doesn't interact with your body, so it's a lot better for those with sensitive ears. And I got sensitive ears.
Oh
And
wow,
we have this piece right here. I don't.
that is that's beautiful.
It's kind of hard to see. It's just like,
No, bling
but I
bling,
got
girl. We can see the bling
little
bling.
droplets.
Ooh,
I
hold on.
know,
Bring
right?
those back. Bring those back. Oh, nice. Wow, look at the pretty blue.
And then, of course, like these ones are my newest ones that I'm loving right now, and they're long. Look at that.
They're
It's all
gorgeous.
about the droplet. That's one of the trends for 2024. It's all about the droplets. I got droplets.
And so that's very popular now. The droplets.
Droplets, yes. The oversized hair accessories. I'm actually going to be making some oversized hair bows because that's popping.
Oh, oh,
Yes,
girl.
girl.
Yes,
Taylor Venus's hairstyle is a hit right now.
it is. It
Hmm.
is.
Yes.
So, have you ever collaborated with another fashion designer?
No. I mean, with my sister, yes, Miss Thing, yes. We've done
But
an
we
art.
haven't made anything official. We're playing around with stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, the two sisters right here, we will combine forces and create a beautiful fashion, compilation.
We definitely need to collab for sure. We definitely
I
need to collab. For
we
like,
there's yeah,
yeah.
there's
And
definitely something
I've
there.
had you model my pearl jewelry before.
Yes, I still have that, ladies and gentlemen, available on my Facebook. Just
Hmm.
search the pearl earrings. Me with the little
Yes,
Jack pearl.
yes. And I'm actually going to a gem show the first weekend of April. One of the vendors that we met at the art walk, at the
Hmm.
Tuscaloosa Art Walk, she's gonna be there, and she told me about it, and I'm gonna go, and I'm hoping that they have pearls there, so that I can buy it and actually bring back my icy pearl line.
Girl, please don't. It's not gone. I know there's a lot of you out there who know about the Icy Pearls by Isabel Cruz. If you have visited her YouTube channel, Icy Pearls, and if you have not yet to do so, please look it up. Don't ever lose that, because that pearl line. I mean, you were opening the seashells yourself. You were, and them things smell so bad, but you did it. You had the gloves on and everything. You went to work.
I shuck those things, girl.
Now, when you do a fashion show, are you looking for a particular look in your models? And what look is that?
Um, I really know. I like everybody in all colors. I feel like if they have like that personality, that fun personality, then I think those ones are the best. Like I want you to have personality. I want you to
Personality.
have the smile. I want that burst to come out. I like stuff like that. I don't like the dreary models where they look depressed. I don't like that.
And there isn't there I don't know if that's because some people who direct their models, they want them to appear as sort of a live mannequin, and they don't want the attention drawn so much to the model as to the clothes. So I think that for anybody who doesn't know about fashion out there, they might jump on board and say, "Oh yeah, I just want everybody to swing their butts around." And
No,
really,
yeah,
yeah,
no, like it has to be like you have to model the clothes. Like it's about modeling the clothes, but I think that bringing that essence out, that light, I like that. You know,
okay. So personality and light, ladies and gentlemen, but still like a sort of uniform look. Um, why is it that sometimes in fashion shows they tend to pick certain hairstyles? Why would they pick a bun? A lot of times they pick a bun. Now, why would they not a lot of times pick a bun?
they probably because it will be easier with the type of clothing that they have. Like if it's haute couture, or
Thank
or
you, Mrs.
depending on the
Cruz.
type of what they're wearing, it might
Hmm.
just be easier just to have it on a bun because if they have it down, then it kind of maybe will obstruct from the clothing, you know. So
Right.
to have it out of the way, you know.
I agree. I think that it could, so that we can see a nice clean look and a clear face, but
Yeah.
that there's still, we could see that long neck. Because I think a long neck, probably that's why they look for in fashion, right? On the
Mhm.
runway. Because isn't there a difference between the runway modeling and commercial modeling?
Yeah, there's a big difference. Yeah.
And what are the differences, that in case anybody is tuning in, they may not know exactly too much about the differences.
Well, runway, it's like you have to have the walk, you have to have the look. Versus commercial can be a little bit more fun.
Okay, okay. And then I would like the audience to please gather some questions that you may have for the beautiful Isabel Cruz of Chibi Couture, because we're going to break for a short commercial break. Please check out some of the commercials that we have up. And when we come back from our commercial break, I have a little video that showcases some of Miss Isabel Cruz's work that she has available, up and running on her Chippy Couture. There's plenty more. There's so much. So whatever you see today, that's not all of it. There's so much more to offer. So we'll be right back after the short break. Cheerio.
let's check it out. Let's check it. Yes, it's giving what it's supposed to motherfucking give. They shop hot, stay hot, look cute. Mwah.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your girl Lily the Goddess, and we are back with Flawless Dreams Radio Show. And here is the beautiful Isabel Cruz. She's never left. I told you, do not go anywhere because that's the commercial break.
Hey.
Chance for you to get your popcorn, your drinks, go to the bathroom, and come back and give us some questions to answer. Jip.
So we're back. I wanted to reiterate.
Look, I got it. I promised. Look.
Yes.
Woo! I love this color. I love this Chippy Couture. Look, Chippy Couture, ladies and gentlemen. See, look, Chippy Couture. Woo! I bought this, and I like as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this fabric. I love the pattern, the color. The color is so magical. It's just so beautiful, and I can wear this with so many looks. I mean, with the scrunchies, you don't just like wrap your hair. You can actually just have a bun and then just have it like on top of your head. Well, you know, if I had a bun on my head, so you could just wrap this around your bun. And a lot of people think that there's only like one or two different ways to wear a scrunchie. We've actually heard people say, I don't know what I'm going to use a scrunchie for. Educate them, please.
Oh, girl. You could do a pretty updo. You can, and these things are really stretchable. So if I can go like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I could do it again and make it even more like more fluffier. You can
More
wear them
fluffy,
in a
more
gown do.
extravagant. Right.
Yeah, you could do that, and also you can use it making a topsy tail.
I've seen people like twist it in their hair. Like, look at this one, ladies and gentlemen. This is the XXL.
Yes, that's gonna be on the website.
This is so fluffy. Like you,
So
it's like
fluffy.
a cloud.
It's a cloud. That's what I was gonna name it. The cloud.
It's a cloud. I love this scrunchie. I mean, I've seen Miss Gabriella wear this, and she rocks it. You have a wonderful model right there.
Yes.
Fabulous children. And then here's one of the small versions. And these are actually my daughter's scrunchies to the left of me. This one is mine to the right of me, and then this one right here is the big one of the red scrunchie. And then here's the little version right here.
Yeah. You like that version? The smaller one is still bigger than this. Like this one's the store-bought one.
Yeah, I see the difference. I see the difference. Yeah, look at that. And then the quality is undeniable. The quality is it's like there's no lazy work involved in this either. I love this color. Look at this. So soft. It matches my clothes. It matches the things. This matches the see, look, it just matches the colors I wear and everything. I love these. And shout out to anybody who has received free gift bags containing any Chippy Couture. Please be sure to leave feedback on Chippy Couture, the website. So anytime you make a purchase, leave some love.
Yes, you can actually leave a review on my website now. I actually have it so that any items that you have purchased, you can leave a review so that people can be like, oh, okay. Encourage other people to buy it.
Exactly. There goes Miss Bernadette with her jokes again. Oh Lord, what is she saying now? What's she talking crazy?
Oh my gosh. I said earmuff.
Earmuffs? Really, Bernadette?
Oh,
well, hey, you know what? As long as you're wearing them, as long as you're rocking them.
Also going to be a new one.
Oh, nice. Nice. Do you also have them as hair clips where they're not exactly scrunchy, but they look like a scrunchie, but it's a hair clip?
You know, I was actually going to do that. I was actually thinking of doing that because I know that and the hair bows. Hair bows are...
They really are popular. They are. And it's not just within the cosplay community.
I already started making some. I just have to...
Yes, girl. Bring me a big bow. I mean, and you know me, you know, baby sis over here. I like it big. So if it's big, like you see my chair, you can have that thing stick up out here, and I am down, and I am happy.
Yes. Well, that's what's in right now. Is bigger the better. You go bigger, go
home.
Big accessories like big necklaces, big scrunchies, big bows. You know, all of that. The big.
Just bigger and better.
The oversized hair accessories is totally in right now, and a lot of like mixed bigger and better, and also like droplet earrings are in, mixed metals are in. So I do have some earrings that are droplets that have gold and silver mixed in together. So
right,
you'll be seeing a lot of new things.
I love it. I'm so excited, and real quick, ladies and gentlemen, just as I promised you, this video that showcases some of Miss Isabel Cruz's merchandise off her Chippy Couture. Go right ahead real quick and visit Chippy Couture. Check out some of these items. Check out this video. Wow, how exciting is that? I love it. I love the vibe. And
Oh,
back
I
to your
love
question
it.
about
And you know what? Anybody that buys, yeah, anybody that buys anything right now, I will give you a special discount. If you put in the words flawless 15, you'll get 15% off your purchase.
okay, let me put that again on the screen for everyone real quick. So they have to put, is there like a hashtag in front of that or just
No,
flawless 15?
just flawless 15.
Okay, so let me type that for
Mm-hmm.
you all.
And that's a special discount for anybody who's watching.
Does the F need to be capitalized or it doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, hold on. And this would be an HB Couture item?
Yes, it could be off your whole entire purchase. You'll get 15%.
Wow. So I if y'all are still tuning in, spread the word. Spread that word quick. We don't want you to miss out.
It ends on
Um,
the 30th, so you got 2 weeks to
it's
use it.
limited time, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Jump on board. Jump on board because then it's gonna go away.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that is correct, Miss Bernadette. Thank you. It
Flawless
is
15. Yes.
yes,
Yeah, two
flawless
weeks to the
15.
30th, and then it expires.
Everything has an expiration day, ladies and gentlemen. So jump on board. Do not sleep on this. Don't fall asleep. Um, Speaking of collaborations, do you have any plans? Because there's actually a few other fashion designers that are independent who I happen to know. Miss Lizzie, shout out to Miss Lizzie for being one of them. She makes jewelry and bracelets. Would you ever consider collaborating with someone of her style because she has a very unique style of her own? I guess you would have to kind of look at it as a fashion designer. You have to
Yeah.
look and see how it fits the theme. How do you decide on themes for a fashion show?
Uh, that could be anything that you're inspired by. I mean, it could be like you're inspired by architecture, and then um, all of the designs you're going to be doing things that deal with lines and asymmetry and geometric shapes and stuff like that. Like that. If you're inspired by, you know, the ocean, then you can deal with a lot of ombre looks or things that have like the mermaid silhouette or things that have more of a flowy thing to it.
I love mermaids.
Hmm. Yeah, it's all about what inspires. Designers, we take what's inspiring us and we create a collection based on that inspiration.
I really like that. Why do they make some of those fashion shows where people are wearing like space helmets and crazy things? I don't
That
like.
to me, okay, because like real quick from the commercial and runway, there's a big difference that I should have like been more clear about. Runway, that's more strict. It's more strict. It has a lot more requirements. It's very difficult to get into. They model high end fashion, so they'll be modeling things like haute couture, you know, things that designer line, and a lot of times like the haute couture or avant garde. Actually, avant garde is when they just go all out and just stuff that no one would wear, but it's just art. It's just kind of just art on the runway. And commercial, that's more print modeling, commercials. This it's a lot more lax than and normal wear, like what people would normally wear, versus fashion runway. That's a little bit more fantasy, a little bit more out there. And some of the when they have like the helmets and stuff, or they're just really out there. It's just to make it. What is it? What am I trying to say? Like just be elaborate. like Lady Gaga wearing meat or something. I don't know. It's just
I think that is so ridiculous though. Like when they bring that kind of stuff out, I think it's so ridiculous. I
I'm
don't see
not a fan.
and having a fashion show where somebody is wearing a paper bag. I'm thinking, even if it's high fashion, I'm thinking high fashion just meaning more expensive material. I'm not thinking that it's gonna have something I would never in my life wear.
Yeah, no. A lot of it is just like who's gonna wear that,
And we
and
know, Bernadette.
yeah,
We know.
like like for example, the scrunchies, right?
Right.
People just assume, oh well, scrunchies are cheap to make. You know, it's just a piece of strip fabric. But you have to understand, this here is like with a bit of brocade. These fabrics are not cheap to buy. So
They're not.
you're having your satins, you're having your velours, you're having your silks. You know, those costs. You know, people don't understand that fabrics play an important role in your in your pricing. A lot of people be like, $20 for a scrunchie, that's crazy. Well, look at the fabric. If the fabric is expensive, then yeah, you're going to pay more because you're paying for quality, and you're paying for quality. You know, you're
Right.
not.
And what you learn at fashion school, I mean,
Yeah,
that's information that you would gain that you in fashion school to learn that you
yeah,
probably wouldn't discover on your own unless, because there's a lot of hard-headed individuals out there. And I guess there's a lot of people that like, oh, well, I don't have the money to go to fashion school. That doesn't mean that there's no other way to gain that, an education in fashion. Don't be ignorant. I think that it's important. Education is very important.
it
No
is
matter what
really
the craft
important.
is.
You know, like in design school, we learned like how to tell. We do what's called a burn test. We're learning how to, like, you burn certain fabrics, it'll tell you what it is. Like if it's synthetic, if it's mixed with polyester, if it's cotton, linen, burlap, stuff like that.
Man,
Um,
I love these terms.
you
I
know,
feel like
you
it's a foreign language. I love it. I love it, girl. Feel it.
Yes, yes. And so like the fabrics that I choose, they're satin. There's I do want to get into silk. I do have velour, but mostly I use a lot of satin, crepe fabric, things that are high quality. Like to just get 1 yard. Okay,
Right.
you look at almost $20 for just 1 yard, and my scrunchies are longer than a yard.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah.
Bernadette says, I need you to make me my favorite pattern scrunchie. What? Plaid, Bernadette? Plaid? I know it's going to be plaid.
Hmm.
I know it would. And it will be green. Make it
Yeah.
green or black and green. Have you ever had anybody ask you to design them a wedding dress?
I actually did one. Yes, I did. A friend, when I was in the military and I was pregnant with my little Lily, she
Mhm.
had brought me a wedding dress, and she had found it at the thrift store, and it needed some work, and she's like, I want to take in the bodice. I want to turn the bodice into a heart shape, neckline. I wanted buttons all down the back, and I had to take in the hips for her. And wedding dresses and it had multiple layers, so it was a bit tricky to get in there and try to take things in. But I fixed her wedding dress, and I tell you, when she walked down the aisle, it was sparkles. I mean, she looked.
I heard
I
good
had to. I had to
feedback.
do a lot of mending on that dress, a lot of fixing the hem and adding things to it, and it looked like a brand new dress by the time I was done.
And Bernadette agrees. She says, yes, my cabin plaid. I already knew it. Have you ever been related to or compared to Egna Mold?
Yes.
And it's not just because of your height.
It's because of
No
my height.
offense.
Yes. It's because of my height. Yeah, because I'm
But
little.
I don't think it's just because of the height. I've seen how you get down. Like when something is not done fashionably right, you're like, oh no. And it's like
So,
you carry this sort of Edna Mold
yes. Yes.
attitude.
I don't like it when I go to the store. I can't stand it when I go to the store and the the seams don't match. I'm like,
Oh my god.
no, because that's going to happen with a lot of like fast fashion. The seams will not match. You can even look at some of like the like on some of the store bought scrunchies, some of the sides don't match. And
I
I
know.
can't stand that. And I'm like, nope, if it doesn't match, like I have some scrunchies here that
Mhm.
I've had to take two scrunchies to put them together to get the volume that I want.
But
So that means that I
wow.
have to sew the top and then I have to sew the bottom. So I have two seams that I have to match. And
Wow.
I could start off. Let me see if I can show you this one. Like I could
Wow.
start off, with one end and it totally be fine. Like here, I'm gonna show you. Oh wait, you see how like
I can see, yeah, I can
okay,
see
you
it's
see
so
how like that
shiny and
matches here,
feel.
right?
Yes. Yeah.
And then on the other end, I have another. Where is it? You have to. It matches.
Right.
So I have two, and then if it's off even by a little bit, I put that in the no pile because I'm like, no, it's not up to my standards. If it doesn't match, then I'll just use it as a home scrunchie or something. But for the scrunchies that I make for people, everything has to match.
Are you sort of like a perfectionist?
Yes, I am. Yes.
And it's not just because you're a Virgo.
No, no, no. But I am like, if I'm gonna make something, I want it to be good quality. I invest a lot of money and resources on my materials because I don't want to just give junk. That's not what I want. I want good quality jewelry that's going to last. But also be affordable that, it looks expensive, but you're not paying as expensive as what it looks like. You know
You're
what I mean?
not coming out. Yeah. Is
Yeah,
it
so it's
hard
more
to
affordable.
is it hard to start a website?
No. No, I use Shopify and I thought that was super easy. They pretty much do everything for you. I picked a theme and then I just filled it in and it was super, super easy for me. And I've been using Shopify since 2015.
Oh wow, good. If somebody came to you for advice on how to get their website started, would you be able to walk them through it with ease,
Yeah.
or still kind of getting the gist of it yourself and you don't
No,
feel
I know how to do it, girl. I
She
was
said
like,
she,
I'm
you
a veteran. I know.
I know how to do it.
I know
She
how to do it. Yes.
I
Mhm.
want you to feel that energy. I want you to feel that confidence, ladies and gentlemen, what she just exerted just now. I know what I'm doing. I love that. That's exactly
Yes.
what someone who may not know what they're doing, they need. They need someone who has the confidence, who can and therefore give them the confidence to proceed with something like that. Because is it a scary thing to start a website, especially if they're going to start charging you. They
It
state that,
is. You're putting yourself out there, and you're putting yourself out there. You don't know how people are going to perceive you, and it takes a lot of courage to put your art out there, regardless if it's singing or painting or designing things. You're being
yeah.
judged by other people.
Thank you.
You
Shout
know,
out. That's so amazing that you mentioned the singing and that you mentioned other artists. And because in fashion shows you have to work with other artists, you have to work with musicians. You need music at your fashion event.
yeah, yeah,
You
and
need models. You need
mhm,
everything, even artwork.
yep, and like music and fashion are like together. People when you see you see like the music and everything. What do they look at? It's the clothes.
They're
People
looking
get
at the
inspired like, oh
clothes.
my gosh, I want to wear that. I want to wear what they're wearing. That's why a lot of like musical artists they have like those expensive Hennessy's or jewelry or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Product shop. People want to get it because it's in the music.
Would you ever make any of your products available to be sold on Amazon?
I was actually thinking of doing that. I think that it's good to. I have some things on Etsy, but I mainly focus on my Shopify. But I think having Amazon would be great because it's a big audience.
Right.
Basically, all the traffic, billions of people will use that. So you're basically getting all of that traffic.
Right. And
And
that's is that scary too, like when you release stuff anywhere, is it always you always have like that feeling that of does it ever go away?
no, I always feel like what if like like I will make something and I'll be like I love what I make and I feel really confident. But then it's like, what if someone doesn't like they get it and they're like, that they don't love it as much as I love it, you know.
Right.
And then you have to deal with somebody giving you like a lower uh, score or something, and you know, but it happens to everybody. It
Yeah,
happens.
especially if you're ahead of your time, because you could release something that the public's just not ready for. But you release it anyway, because then if you don't, someone out there will.
Someone else will. As soon as you say it, it's already out in the atmosphere, and somebody's gonna grab it. So
And
you
any
better.
ideas that we just displayed today, ladies and gentlemen, you already heard, is dated. This episode is dated. You got it from here. We will find you. We would know that you stole the idea from her or myself, and we will know. It don't matter if you post it on your Facebook and we're not friends on social media. We will see right through your facade.
Yeah,
What we got
but
going
like,
on? I think the best person that truly don't judge can take critique is 100% an artist. Not sure if I processed that sentence. Did you? I think the best person that truly don't judge.
an artist.
Oh, so an artist is one who doesn't necessarily, well, that's the thing. Us artists do have to critique. See, we judge, but we have to judge righteously. You know, that's a huge misconception. You know, it's just like in the Bible. It's just because it says do not, you have to judge righteously, not falsely judge someone.
And
So
she's
something is
represented us
good.
right. We're our worst critic. We are.
We are our worst critics.
We
Exactly. Yes. And whatever she says, and I'm stealing. You are too much. That's Leo. That's Leo humor all the way. Leo humor all the way. I feel like that I'm looking forward to seeing what you have to reveal to everybody, because on Amazon, because you are going to be appearing in the Flawless Dreams magazine, and so a lot of your work, from chibi couture, your jewelry, you have a lot that you're, even stuff that you have already designed. Like I noticed the feather hairpin. Oh, I hope you bring those back.
You know, I was like, I started off. That's how I got my start. I was making hair accessories in the beginning. Very, very beginning, when I was in the military, I made just hair accessories.
And you did that by hand. Can you
I did it by
please bring
hand.
those
I did
feathers
the
back, girl?
Yes.
Please
I
bring
did
it back.
Kanzashi flowers, which is like pretty much origami folding the
I love it.
flowers. And, oh yeah.
Please bring it back. I'm begging you. Bring it
Okay.
back. Because y'all haven't seen it.
No.
But you're gonna see, you did, because you were wearing it in your picture in the video that we just displayed, but you're also wearing it in the magazine. And I felt that it was very important for people to see that, because it is it's something that needs to be revived and needs to be brought back. It's also showcasing your progress from where you started and where you are now. So I think there's a lot in the FlawlessDreams magazine, ladies and gentlemen, that when it does release this year in 2024, that you'll get a chance to really understand Miss Isabel as a fashion designer. You understand her flow, and you'll get to see what you get to look forward to coming up on her Chippy Couture website. So I think we have so much more to dive into next time we bring you back on board this platform. For now, it's been a pleasure having you here tonight. Thank you so much.
Me.
Thank you. And then we love you too, Burnett. Shout out to J Poet, X. Shout out to everybody who is tuning in, and God bless you. And Isabel, why don't you let them know again, once and for all, where they can find you on social media platforms and where they can go to purchase these items.
You can go on my website at chippycouture.com, and you can find me on YouTube under Chippy Couture, TikTok for now, while if this one is still there. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook.
Visit chippycouture.com, everyone. There is something for men, there's something for women, there is something for the adults and the children. And pretty soon, maybe we can look forward to some animal merchandise.
Yes. Yes. I just got a new kitty, and she's inside of me. Let me bring her to you.
What is her name? What is her name? Is that Noelle? Noelle! Oh my God, so cute.
Yes.
Hi, baby.
She was taking a nap.
Oh my gosh, she looks like a sweet angel.
Yeah.
She's so gentle.
See her shirt?
Oh, she loves her mama. Oh, she got plaid. Oh, wait, show off the plaid. Miss Bernadette, she's wearing the plaid. She's wearing the plaid, Miss Bernadette. You missing out. Look at that. She's got the plaid sweater on. Now, isn't that Mr. Cupid's plaid sweater?
Yes, it is, but she needs it because she has
She needs it.
ADHD or something, and she needs the plaid to kind of keep her under control. Because if not,
Um,
she's a hot mess.
I understand. I
So I'm
understand.
like, I'm gonna be making some cute things for her and some cute things for Mr. Cupid, my fat Chihuahua, who's the most laziest dog in the world. I mean, he's just my kids say he's a potato. He don't do
Oh my
nothing. He
God,
don't
he
walk. He don't
is.
do nothing.
Oh, blessings, everyone. You have a wonderful audience tonight. You have wonderful feedback coming in, and we appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for being here and for getting to know the beautiful Isabel Maria Cruz of Chibi Couture. We got another cute. Yes, isn't the kitty cat cute? And the doggy, yes,
He's
yes.
a cutie. She wanted to lay next to mommy.
Oh, Bernadette says she needs it for her Simba. She needs a plaid sweater. So I guess that means she's gonna ask you to custom make her a plaid jacket for her cat.
Okay.
Probably just for you, Miss Bernadette.
That
She said, "Sounds
sounds like
hot."
how Simba used to be. Oh my
It's
god,
true.
like kitten energy, kitty
But he
energy.
was worse. This cat was just energetic. He was just a jerk. This Mr. Simba was just unruly. Well, good night, Miss Isabel. We'll let you go so that you can get back to work. You have so many things that you're working on. I already know as a fashion designer, you stay busy. So thank you for taking time out of your day to join us tonight
And
on Flawless Dreams Radio. We'll see you
thank you
next
for
time.
having me.
Thank you for being here so much, beautiful. Cheerio, darling.
Ciao, darlings. Bye, chippy dolls.
And to you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning into Flawless Dreams Radio Show, where we have fashion designers, we have singers, we have all kinds of entrepreneurs that come onto this platform and share their talent. And yes, you're a cat man. I am a cat woman. I love animals all day and day. I'm an animal person. So, I mean, it doesn't matter what you do. If you're a model, you're an actor, if you are a baker, it doesn't matter what you do. I want to know your story. Bring yourself onto my platform. Subscribe and pay only $20 to appear. The all the funds that go to the show help keep the show up and running. It's not free to stream this show. And I would like to continue to keep it up and running and showcase to the world that this platform has supporters. So come on and show us your support. And if you would like to be a guest or a sponsor, you can go ahead and send me a message on Flawless Dreams Radio on Facebook. Go ahead and follow Flawless Dreams Radio on Facebook. And I love you. Take care.